What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here, welcome back to another Better Call Saul reaction video today. We're on Season 1, Episode 8. I'm not sure how many episodes there are this season, but we might be coming down to it. I think there's about usually in shows like this, there's 12 episodes in Season 1 maybe. Sometimes even 8, I don't know. I don't think this is the finale, but who knows, it might be, but last time though, we had the return of the Kettlemans, and they were coming back to Saul because they didn't like what Kim was offering them at HHM. The deal is getting 16 months in a county facility instead of 30 years in prison, because the Kettlemans were like, well, we didn't do it. They wanted off scot-free. And Saul couldn't do that, and he was trying to help Kim, so he got Mike for payment of what he did with the coffee and thing, and him being a lawyer for that whole debacle. He got Mike to steal back the money, and they returned it, and they convinced the Kelmans to take Kim's deal. But Saul did that all to be doing the right thing, because if he didn't, then maybe there was a better chance that she would come work with him as he wanted and offered, and he was getting an office. And he also gave up pretty much all his money, I think, so we'll see what happens next. I like this so far, really good. Definitely still has those Breaking Bad kind of vibes to it. And yeah, I'm excited to get into more.
How's it going? What's up?
Oh, this used to work here. Flashback. We're gonna see Chuck.
Hey.
Hey, yourself.
I can't open it.
What is it?
So what does it say?
Oh my.
I must call to your attention the newly passed Environmental Impact and Sustainability Assurance Act with
here's
facto
Chuck.
provisions in place.
You got a second, Chuck?
I'm not really.
It'll just take 2 seconds, I promise.
All right.
Yo.
You passed the bar?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I thought if Kim can do it, maybe I can too, So I got my last few credits for undergrad from a community college. Well, I wasn't going to quit work, right?
Oh, so
Nights,
those
weekends.
were his bar results.
They call it...
This must have taken you years. And you kept it a secret all this time. Why? You didn't come to me for help?
Chuck, you're the busiest guy I know. I mean, you're doing important shit. Are you proud of me?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Thanks. Consider hiring me.
That's a question I'm going to have to take up with Howard and the other partners. It's not my decision alone.
Yeah. I will sue the store for you.
Just remember us when you're all big time, huh?
I don't remember you now, Bert.
You represent the mailroom, so you show those upstairs jackholes how it gets.
Hey.
Uh,
Up to having a party? Hey, I hate to interrupt, but could you guys give Jimmy and me a moment?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
oh no. This is gonna be you're gonna be a great attorney, just not here.
Please sit down.
I can't really read lips, but I'm assuming that's what he said.
Let's reassess in 6 months. Thanks for understanding, Jimmy. You want the door open or closed?
Closed.
Then enough of the spiders! Ah!
But everybody should have a will. Please tell your friends. Could you write me a check?
Well, it's been so long, I really don't know if I have enough in my account. All I have is $43. Oh, you could keep the will until I get my allowance, and that should only be until the end of next week.
That's not necessary. Here's my address. Just mail it to me when you've got it. All right? And why don't we'll just make it an even 120.
Good guy, so
Excuse me, allowance?
It's my money. I just get it from Sandpiper Crossing. $500 a month.
I don't understand. You should have Social Security checks plus that pension we talked about. So how are you on an allowance?
Well, the checks go to Sandpiper.
This is how they do it for everybody around here?
Well, yes, they try to make everything easy for us.
Mrs. Landry, are any of your friends around who I could talk to?
She getting scammed.
They're gonna help me, but I don't know if they'll do the trick. So tiny. 4, 10, 12. I think it might be Q-tips. I can't tell. It's probably an accident, but we should look into it, don't you think? Did you do my wills?
Yes, I did.
Hey, would you look at that? Thank you.
Don't thank me. This was a one-time thing. Don't think I don't see what you were doing here. In order to play Tom Sawyer.
Would you look at this?
What did I just say?
Take a look, okay? Just right here. Do you see what I see?
Sandpiper Crossing.
It's a retirement home, assisted living. This is one of their monthly invoices they send their residents.
$14 for code 118-62. What's 118-62?
I wonder.
How could you even read this? It's like microfilm. Is facial tissue. $14 for a box of Kleenex.
Yeah, I found others. There's $3.50 for a single roll of toilet paper, $22 for a bottle of aspirin. It's a clear pattern of overcharging. Nothing huge, but it adds up to real money. I mean, here, look. This woman, she got soaked for like $400 last month. And there's a pretty solid attempt at concealment of that fact, which, to my way of thinking, makes it...
Drug.
I mean, this could be a big case, right?
Well, you're gonna need more information. You don't want to go off half-cocked.
Full cock. Okay, now I'm gonna head back there. Thank you.
That one reception lady saw it. I didn't know they were talking about the actual retirement home scamming them. I thought it was like something else. Wonder if you're gonna make changes.
Back to see Mrs. Landry.
Oh.
Okay.
We are obligated to protect our residents from being harassed, and we have the right to refuse entry.
I have clients in there now. They have a legal right to meet with me.
What? You'll just have to arrange to meet them elsewhere.
Oh, come on, guys. Seriously? What are you making Soylent Green back there? It's... All right, okay. I'm backing away. Yeah? You know what? This has got me a little bit stirred up down there. Can I use your restroom? Please, I got IBS.
Go ahead.
Really? Is that they're actually letting him use the restroom? Oh, I guess it's because it's right there.
Sir, are you all right in there?
We believe that.
Come on now, sir. I've been very patient.
Whoa, when it takes a while, it takes a while.
Sir, I really need you. I need you to
This
finish
is a
up.
demand letter informing Sandpiper Crossing of pending litigation for defrauding my clients through systematic overcharging. You're shredding in there. If you don't stop shredding right now, that's destruction of evidence. Spoliation, that's what it's called. And it's a felony, so call your lawyers right now and tell them I said that. I'm telling you guys,
He
big
wrote
mistake.
toilet paper. Oh, and they kicked him out anyhow. Oh, he's gonna get Mike to kill the security guards. No, I'm kidding. Oh. Yeah. Oh, did he have anything other than this suit? The dumpster dive with. Oh. Shoot. Oh no.
They don't pay any of us enough for this. On and on. And so I'm like,
oh, come on.
right, like you don't have enough problems of your own. Exactly.
Oh, man.
James
Mr. McGill, Rich Schweikert of Schweikert and Coakley.
We're the law firm representing Sandpiper Crossing Assisted Living. How are you this evening?
Quite well, thank you. How are you?
Doing fine. Doing fine.
I'm sorry to call so late. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, it's fine.
That you're whispering.
I'm at the opera.
Oh, what opera?
Magic flute.
Mozart. Lovely.
Well, I'll try not to keep you. You today, and we're not quite sure what.
It's a demand letter.
Ah. Oh, it was a little confusing because it was written on,
Well, I had to write it quickly because your clients were in the process of destroying evidence.
Mr. McGill, if you're talking about shredding documents, it's neither irregular nor illegal. Every business in America does it.
Your clients are facing multiple counts of elder abuse and fraud and deceptive and unfair trade practices. And that's just a start, okay? I'm not a betting man, but I bet the farm I'll find more.
Are you related to Charles McGill?
He's my brother.
The only reason that I made this phone call was out of respect for Charles, on the off chance that you might be related to him. My partner suggested that the best response would be to send a Rule 11 letter and have you sanctioned, but I didn't want to jump to that immediately.
How about you stop trying to rattle my cage and just, respond to the merits?
This is my response, Mr. McGill. You have no good faith basis to threaten any litigation. This is a shakedown, and we both know it. Enjoy the magic flute.
Blow my magic flute.
Oh, man. Oh, man. There was a recycling bin the whole time. He got all... What's he gonna try to put together? Bro, that looks like confetti. Oh my goodness. He's actually trying to do this. Put these back together. There's like 4 bags too. Filled to the brim. Oh my goodness. Talk about like a needle in a haystack. Oh, he just got he got colored piles.
What have you done to my dining room?
They were spoliating. The Sandpiper people. They wouldn't let me in, and I could see that they were shredding. I wrote them a demand letter. I gave it to them.
You broke into a nursing home?
Assisted living.
And you stole their garbage?
No, it was in public. There was no lock, no nothing. I just lifted the lid, and there it was. You can't say it's private if a hobo can use it as a wigwam. That's the standard, right? If animals are vagrants. A lawyer shows up, starts figuring out their little scheme, and suddenly this? No, it's not a coincidence. It's in here.
I don't mind the company. You look like you could use a cup of coffee.
Did he fall asleep? And now is Chuck gonna help with this? Oh my goodness. He's making work.
Jesus, thank you. This is a huge help.
Your smoking gun?
It's an invoice for syringes. Morrissey Medical Supply, Lincoln, Nebraska. So?
Trust me. Meanwhile, we need to start pulling case law.
We're working together on this?
That's up to you, Jimmy. All right. All right. All right. Let's get to work.
Kim Wexler.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, man. Sweet talking right out of the gate. You want something. Make it fast. I want to go home.
Westlaw. Please.
You're lucky I'm a pushover. All right. Hit me. V. Disney. Holmes. V. S.I.
PC.
Yeah. And anything on 5712 1 through 24 NMSA 1978.
Jimmy, that's going to be thousands of pages.
Pretty please with sugar on top? Come on, you owe me one.
Yes, I do. But this is going to take hours. And who do I bill it to? Jimmy, this is $400 worth of printing. The accountants will find it and I'll get fired, which sounds fun and all, but no.
Okay, hold on a second. Hey, Kim can't print without a code. Should I go over there and take notes and come back?
No. Take too long. Use mine, 1868.
Chuck's.
You're using Chuck's number? Does Chuck know you're using Chuck's number?
We're working on something together. And bring it over to his place after. You're a lifesaver.
Wait. You're working a case together?
Yeah. Keep this under your hat, but it's gonna be huge. Maybe a class action even. We think it'll settle
For 1, maybe 2 million.
How does that work? Chuck's a partner at HHM.
So what? Like, I know Chuck's partnership agreement chapter and verse. He can work with outside parties.
How's work?
Work. How'd it go?
Kid's a dream. She's easy.
Does she work at that nursing home?
And you better stay that way.
I have expenses, and the death benefit helped, but what I want to ask you is, can I spend this?
Stace, if this money helps you and Kaylee,
If it does a single good thing in this world, then you spend every penny.
Of course, it's only a drop in the bucket.
Ooh.
Hey, Mo, can I call you back?
Oh, nah.
Chuck, the Sandpiper has landed.
Ooh.
Gentlemen, I'm Jimmy McGill. Welcome.
Rich Schweikert. This is Alvin Reese. Phil Jurgens.
Thanks for coming. Oh, I have to ask you, please leave electronics in the car.
Yeah, I heard about this. Go ahead, it's fine.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can do this, all right? They're the Pistons, and you're the Bulls, all right? All you gotta do is sit there and look intimidating.
I think
They're scared of you
nowadays that's
already,
actually
and
the
they should
opposite.
be.
I think the Pistons might be
You're
better than
Charles
the Bulls
McGill.
now.
It's an accounting error. It doesn't rise to the level of fraud, not even close.
We've calculated the damages. All told, it's $46,320.
A check for the 46 and change right now. And on top of that, we'll give you another $46K to cover your expenses. So what's that, 92? Let's call it $100,000 even. We admit to no wrongdoing, and your clients release all claims.
I think you're gonna need to do better than that.
This was in your demand letter. It's syringes, so? I don't know if you know this, but that's a pretty standard item in an assisted living facility.
Correct, but it's not what it is that matters, it's where it's from.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Go Cornhuskers. Nebraska, although they both begin with the letter N, actually turns out to be a different state than New Mexico. So your client accepted shipments across state lines for its enterprise. In the U.S. mail, no less. As soon as we establish a pattern of, what was your word, overbilling? I prefer the classic term of fraud. You're looking at treble damages, so your $100,000, I think you know where you can stick it.
Will you give us a moment? What number exactly did you have in mind?
20 million.
Excuse me?
Oh.
You heard me.
Oh, you can't expect.
$20 million. Or we'll see you in court.
20 million?
Didn't you hear them? This is a big company. 12 separate facilities. They can't possibly all be in New Mexico. This is potentially a multi-state federal class action lawsuit with a Rico kicker at the penalty phase. 20 million, that's conservative. Did you get what I asked? The code provisions.
Shit. It's in the car.
Well, he's just walking. He's just around all this technology.
Chuck?
Or he lost. Alright, that was episode 8 of Better Call Saul, season 1, and Chuck might be good. He was into the work, walked outside, and he was right by a phone, right by the keys, went to the car, picked it up, the power lines I'm pretty sure are still there. Yeah, that's crazy. He might be good. So yeah, I want to know how that happened, how that started. And now why, like, all of a sudden, like, he was getting, like, more into work, and then he kind of forgot himself, and then he was like, yo, I'm good. So I guess it was all just, like, a mental thing. It wasn't, like, it wasn't anything kind of physical. But very interesting seeing Chuck and Saul teaming up the McGills to take down this nursing home that's being very fraudulent to its employees. Chuck said 20 million to 20 million or we'll see you in court. They could be cashing out for this one. This is a big case, and I'm not like entirely the smartest person when it comes to like law and like all that, but from what it sounded like they got something here, and they're in like, you know, they're in the right, and they have all the power. So will they go to court, or will they pay up to 20 million? We'll have to see. Also, we saw a little bit of Mike randomly to him watching his granddaughter, and his daughter-in-law needing, like, you know, to watch it for work. And again, she looked like she was wearing some sort of nurse attire, which is when we first saw her, I was referring to her as the nurse. And I thought she kind of looked like the person Saul shredding the documents. I don't know for a fact though if that was her or not. I didn't get too good of a look. But I wonder if she is going to be working at that location, and then I don't know, this is gonna create some beef between Mike and Saul, because, you know, he's trying to take down his daughter-in-law's employer. I wonder if that's something, and that's coming, getting into some rough waters with Mike. And man, Saul gathering those shredded documents and then like trying to put that together is insane. And the fact that Chuck did that and like did so like well is kind of insane. Like that is like crazy. Like having to put, there were so many pieces of paper in like 4 different bags. That was insane they even got that far. And I like how like helpful Chuck is. Like how he did the wills, which is what Saul was trying to do. He left his work there so Chuck would do it. And yeah, they seem like a good team. I wonder what this means for Chuck, you know, being like good to go now. Is he gonna be, was that a temporary thing? Is he gonna be now good for around electricity and everything? Is he gonna be going back to work? And then what does that do with him and Saul? Because Saul has beef with HHM. And then what, is there gonna be tension because Chuck is working with his brother, and like, that head of HHM and Saul don't seem eye to eye. They don't like each other. And then gonna go back. Is Chuck going to go back to work? Is there gonna be, is Chuck gonna bring this to HHM, and is that gonna be taken over? And is it gonna kind of kick Saul out? And is there gonna be turmoil there because it overtook the case? Because I was worried about that. Like I like them being like a duo, Chuck and Saul, but I was worried that Saul was gonna take that and like be like, like thinking Chuck was helping a little too much, and like, he was taking it over and there was too much help, and he wanted to do it on his own. But he gave him a nice like bro hug, and I think they're all good as the duo. But Chuck is really going in on this. So I'm a little worried that's coming. I hope it isn't, because I'd rather them just be like, yay, with a duo, like the McGill brothers, and not have any tension. But, sometimes drama seeps its way in, so we'll have to see. But that was a good episode. I enjoyed it. Interesting storyline going on here. Saul is now really, really getting into, like, a big legal case here. But he's proven that he can handle it, with talking down Tuco. He discovered this, reading, like putting pieces together in the fine print, how he got the Kettlemans to go back to Kim, how he found the Kettlemans, like he's done a lot up to this point. All is left is to do it in court, and we'll see if that happens, or maybe they'll just give him the 20 million. I don't know. We'll have to see. But for now, that is going to do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know it's always up to you. And I will see you guys in the next video of May. Goodbye.
Wanna tangle, I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo.